The finale for real. Alright. Yell so I can make sure that Discord is being picked up. It's not being picked up. That's weird. What's happening? Normally you just pick up in the desktop audio, so what's happening there? But hello stream, we're having some technical difficulties. So let me take care of those. Where are you? Where would that be? Audio capture? Let's see. Desktop, yeah, let's just try Discord. No, that's not right. Yeah, Echo. I'm trying to figure out. I just try again. Jay, try talking again, since we have a Larnia to let us know if you're being heard. For some reason, my desktop audio isn't picking up Discord. Jade is silent. Okay, so that is a problem. Where? Yeah, because I don't know if an update happened or what. I haven't changed anything. I've got desktop audio to be heard. Maybe something changed in the advanced properties? Where are you? No. It's the plugin is just for the little icon. It's not for the audio. Like literally, it's just the desktop audio should just be picking up what's happening coming out of my computer. I figured out what's happening. I somehow muted the desktop audio, but not in the usual way. Okay, now try talking.
Hello, it is Jade. We're ghosting some tricks.
We're ghosting tricks here. Okay, you look fine. Hello, Alarnia! We are ghosting tricks.
The last 2 chapters.
Yes, the last 2 chapters of Ghost Tricks, so you're gonna be seeing a lot of stuff without context, probably,
I think
tonight.
Alarnia played it way back.
Oh, you have? Great, okay. I realized this was a thing, by watching someone else play through the game, not all the way through. I didn't realize you can change the background. So you'll get to help me pick, Jade. Do we make the background Cicel face down, ass up? Or or do we do these cool silhouettes?
Ooh.
For the background.
Hold on.
You've seen the full frame.
I have to full screen Discord really quick. I personally like the silhouettes, but that's just me.
It's more dynamic. We'll get Kelly to do the face down, ass up for the giggles. Okay, we'll keep that. But hello, everybody. Welcome to what should be this time the finale of Ghost Trick. This is my very first playthrough. Jade has seen this game before, so I'm the one having a brand new experience here. Let's do chapter 1. I have theories. I've been yelling at Jade about how Ray is an unreliable narrator, and that Cicel might be a bit fuzzier than the narrative lets on, especially based on the shit he says that I'm noticing more now as I'm like watching other people play.
That's my favorite thing watching back, is that this will become so funnier when you know his true backstory.
It's like the more I'm like picking up on, I'm like, you have a very weird gap in knowledge, and you say some interesting things that make me think that I don't know if you were human before.
Oh, we have 2 chapters to figure it out. We've already met Not Sissel, who's an asshole.
We've met Not Cicel. The 2 big question marks are still Alma's a big question mark because I'm like thinking back on it, and like whenever they've done a scene in the backstory where characters have been darkened and silhouetted, the one time we saw it with the encounter in the park, that was because they were hiding Cicel's banana head.
Yep.
Very cleverly. I was more impressed by that when I was rewatching it later. I was like, oh, that was so slick. Because it just looks like it just happens to be covering his head. And then the other time we've seen that dark silhouetting was with the mom getting shot. And I'm wondering why they're not showing us this character when they've clearly designed something, but they're not showing her to us. I found that very interesting. And then also the cat. We've seen it twice already, but we don't know anything about it. And like the power of threes, obviously, I think will come into play. And I keep seeing art of this cat. So I'm assuming...
No comments until we're done.
I'm assuming this cat's going to become very important. And I know the name Alma means soul, which cannot be a coincidence. It just can't. It simply cannot. I forgot who I was watching who pointed that out, but I was watching and someone was like, doesn't Alma mean soul? And everybody in the call was like, huh, I don't know, maybe. And I sat there like, that's suspicious. But Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang. I don't remember what she was doing.
We're sneaking onto a submarine.
Oh, right. Gotcha. Here comes the best character.
Oh god, this guy was Irish. I haven't warmed up yet. Okay, this is fine. Hello.
Best way to warm up is just do it.
Just do it.
Oh.
This is Jode.
Go talk to yourself.
Cecil, are you listening? We need your powers.
I'm gonna take a nap.
No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you.
Love that it's dark. Love that it's not clear if we're actually gonna be talking to Jode or not. Oh, right, yeah, because we can't go back to Lynn's apartment.
Oh, he's looking at us. Well, you better get going.
Feel exposed. I don't like it when they just look at you. Oh, another thing I realized. Like, because whenever we go, like, into the ghost world, like 4 minutes before, anyone who's dead or is a ghost is aware that it's happening, even if they're not the one that we're going back for. But not Cecil didn't realize that we had gone into, like, back in the past ghost time. So there's something weird happened with him, even though he's got active ghost powers. He's playing by a different set of rules.
This long night is drawn to an end.
Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for your help tonight.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna get all my answers. I'd better go. I doubt he's gonna get all of them. I think he's just gonna get more questions. As this plot so far has tended to be. A single telephone line connects me and the other Cecil, but that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. Blub, blub, blub. And I just reached the center of the web. Oh no, Hunter Bailey's. Welcome to the Ionia, Detective Jode.
Oh shit, that's me, that's right.
Yeah.
My detective sense must have gotten rusty.
Didn't notice this big man here.
I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark.
That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jode.
I used your phone. Hope you don't mind.
Oh. He's so
Okay.
He's so big.
Who wants this guy?
Oh god, he's saying egad, which is what my grandma says, so I'm gonna do my best to do an impression of my grandma from Illinois.
Fair.
Let me figure this out. Let me think. Oh wait, I did Palpatine for him last time. That's what I did.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Egads, never thought you'd track us here. Especially seeing as you're a death row inmate.
And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh?
But how did you find us, my man? My boy. Not even the police knew where the Ionia was going to surface. Confound it.
We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals.
Did he ask about it? I don't remember that. Aw, look at that crumpled little heap.
The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it.
Okay. Sure.
Just, you know.
Sure. That makes sense. Add a little something for you. This watch also has a radio transmitter in it.
Cabanella has given me some pretty weird presents in the past, but they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver that made to look like a pocket watch.
That makes more sense. I was wondering why he was just giving him a pocket watch. I guess that tracks. That's a lot of foresight. Yes. Inspector Cabanella. I hear he's an excellent investigator.
By the way, where was the man in red? I know he's on the submarine somewhere.
Cecile, you mean? Oh, he's... I was kind of hoping we'd just keep spinning around. Like, he just missed it, and he's like, oh, fuck. You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. We've husked him like a pistachio.
His shell, huh?
His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now. I don't care for that shit. He's controlling your daughter. That line did not hit well.
Please, I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need to take a hostage, take me. Just please let her go.
There's something our nation needs. The cell has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Cecil has underestimated us. He's left his precious bargaining chip here.
Bargaining chip?
That went up the wrong spot.
Straight up his ass.
His bargaining chip, your prostate.
They could have flipped the whole room to avoid that, but no.
They could have put it anywhere else except for directly his ass.
Get probed, idiot.
Oh. My god, okay. Okay. Our nation has already researched it. This product the cell has to offer. The source of his power. Oh. Well.
What? What in the world was that?
What have you done? The Tamsic fragment. It gives spirit special powers. And now our deal with Cecile is concluded. As far as we're concerned.
What are you talking about?
Tisk tisk. What a mistake to make. Right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jode. Bye-bye. I'm sorry? Are they killing the Muscle Man too? What the hell?
He is expendable to the great nation.
What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jode! Where'd he go? Ooh, that's a big baseball. What now? I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them, and fast. Trick time! What?
Hello?
What? I guess we gotta chat with somebody. So you're here, huh? Oh.
It's Missile!
There he is! The best
It's
boy!
the bestest boy!
Yeah, I think I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a moment ago?
I have no idea, of course. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog.
He's so good. What with my memory loss, I can't say how much better. I don't know what science is.
Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla. Camilla? Bleh.
Camilla. Do you think that
Carmel.
Carmel dancing, let's go! Do you think that trusty nose of yours can sniff him out?
I'm sorry to say, I don't think it can.
Fair enough. Why did I even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and that little lady together.
You got it.
Beep beep. The phone is ringing.
Wow! This is serious!
Ah.
My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me.
I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get that phone ringing before it starts ringing. Blech.
You bet.
Alright. Right, the longest arms. Oh, swap.
Long Arm Johnson.
Long Arm Johnson.
Hello? Miss Camilla? Hello?
Beep beep, I'm a dog.
It's
Oh
no
yeah.
you. This black hello just doesn't like me.
Just create a path for me, Missile. I'll come right over. Alright, Ghost World. Forgot how the game works. Okay, let's see what can be swapped. Ah, I see. We switch between you guys. Okay. Oh wait, no, I gotta swap the baseball. Ah. I wish it didn't take so long for them to establish that they've swapped.
Yeah. A lot is happening.
I think I just heard another little explosion. Got a bad feeling about this.
Sissa, look! That black hello just came off the hook.
Oh, I better answer it fast. Imagine if this actually was on a timer. That'd be hilarious. Why'd I do that? Why did you stop me? Okay. Hello, hello, Moshi Moshi. Damn, he was right.
Okay, Hello, that's just the missile voice. So.
Hello?
Hello, is anybody here?
It's her, the little lady. It's Excel. Where are you?
Somebody please answer.
I guess you can't hear my voice.
You too, huh? Oh, good. I thought you was just ignoring me.
Oh.
Somebody please help me. I'm just a little girl. Lynn is... Well, you know better then.
She said Lynn. That means she's dead.
Miss Lynn!
You better hurry.
Let's go, Sissel.
Let's stay put. Let's not go. Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, she drowned.
It's no use. Nobody's answering.
Oh. Oh, the water's rising, I think.
Miss Camilla!
No.
And... Miss Lynn! Poor Miss Lynn.
Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy has happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady.
Sissy, I knew you'd come. We have the same voice. And Missile, too. I'm glad. Yeah. Well, okay, we're just talking to ourselves. I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What, because it's yours?
Yeah, that's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Miss Al's voice before when he tried to save her that one time.
But that was you, wasn't it, Missile? You're the one who saved me in the park tonight.
Aww.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Miss
yeah.
Camilla. I'm so glad I was born your little doggy.
Hey, Miss Isle? Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while?
Huh? But don't you need my powers?
I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Okay. I'll do it. Thank you, Missile.
Aww.
Let's close the door again, because my cat doesn't know the meaning of privacy. There we go. Okay.
Finky has so many needs. He's just a poor little man. Hi, Lynn.
Oh, Sissel, you're here.
Lynn, what in the world happened here?
I don't know.
Huh?
I just sort of blacked out all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead.
Well, yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case.
And where's Detective Jode? Is he alright?
Question of the hour, I don't know.
Huh?
The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden.
Now it's making even less sense than before.
Yeah.
After we left the Super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanela fired into him with a bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor at the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat.
He entered his orb form and stowed away.
And then this is like, I wonder when I was alive if I had an orb. That's all of his comments throughout the game.
God.
Okay. And then we sneaked. And then we sneaked onto a submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Joe and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had just escaped to run away here.
Poor thing. Huh. That's quite an adventure. What happened next?
I don't know.
Of course. Huh?
There was a flash of white, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, I was dead.
Oh boy, sounds like I'd better be quicker to see myself. Let's go back. Back to the past. Alright. Esionia ending machine.
Camilla, are you okay?
Aw, sheepy. Oh, that's right.
Camilla? Hello, Lynn. Or is it detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met.
I'm gonna murder this woman who I couldn't kill initially as a child.
Are you? Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well, well, I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back! She has nothing to do with any of this! Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance.
Ring, ring.
The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead.
I was kind of hoping he didn't know how to hold that gun correctly and had it backwards.
The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution.
No, everyone's alive.
Well, knowing him, I have expected as much. That's why I was waiting for waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter?
Damn.
I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know. But What in the world? An explosion? I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had?
Yeah.
Have I done a fucky wucky?
Yeah. You got the
It's
wolf.
almost like 75% of my problems are my fault.
It's almost like I'm to blame. Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand.
Of course not. You're not him.
She's right. I'm not him. Am I?
He was going to shoot Detective Jode as Camilla when he came to rescue her. It's just too horrible.
I call it dramatic. Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again.
You didn't have to add the again part.
This is the 4th time. This is the 4th time tonight. I am justified in saying again. Again. Alright, so crushed by rocks. Let's just read with this text. I've realized that I forget to read the text. Okay, let's see. The cause of death this time.
Was that mysterious explosion?
Pretty up for a dead woman.
You know how detectives love a good mystery? It's a shot of vitamins. And what do you mean for a dead woman?
Anyway, I guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion.
Alright, let's do this thing. Find clues and deal some minerals to a detective.
Why do you keep making these? These are weird comparisons, my gal. I'm afraid, with my memory of loss, I have no idea what vitamins or minerals are. I have never been to a Jamba Juice. A pretty sick pivot. Be like, okay, I gotta jump into the gun, because nothing else is in range. A very cool visual to be like, here's this little child, she's got a gun. Yeah, there's nothing I can really jump to right now, so gotta wait for the gun to be something I can jump onto.
Man, they sure are talking.
Yeah. Not for me, nobody calls the dead. Give me there a bridge. Thank you. Now, who's calling? Oh, it's done. I thought I could use the phone in the past. Wait, I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling.
The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly.
Oh, crap, yeah. We just established that.
Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. Don't have any hands or feet right now. Also, add time.
Oh, crap. And somebody please answer the phone.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Alright. Let's just see what we have around here. I can turn this wheel. I can turn that wheel. I've got a handle.
I genuinely forget this puzzle. I thought the phone was the answer.
Apparently it's not.
I remember all the other puzzles, but not this one.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah. So it is the phone. They just gotta get it off the damn hook first. Let me get to the phone. There we go. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
okay. No, your voice is funnier.
Hello.
We've established they're Russian.
Hello. Anybody there? Anybody still there? Get yourself here on the double. We have to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer? Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving. No use in staying here, I feel like. I figured you are doing 90% of the voices in that scene. So give me something.
That's fair.
So it must be true what they say. That there are restless ghosts on board. Who is this in the phone book? They're like Boy Scout energy. That does it. I promise to turn over new leaf, Mom.
Good for him. Who is he calling restless ghosts?
Well, it's true neither of us is really resting in peace.
Anyway, it looks like the sub of that just lost one of its crew.
I guess that means the fate of the sub is slightly changed.
Checkpoint.
We did it. I don't know why this is important. Oh, we have to stop them from leaving, that's what. Giselle has underestimated us. He's left behind his most precious bargaining chip here. Don't prepare your anus.
My anus. God, we are eternally 5. And they show it again.
This is...
It's Detective Joe! But what's going on in there?
What? I saw this little deal go down once before. They didn't. Just a moment.
You fucked that old man.
You fucked him good and hard. Oh man, when I was waiting for Old Man Yowie, this wasn't what I was expecting. The man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away.
Oh dear ooze. What a lovely time for you to come in.
Oh, you just missed it. Hello, Hermes, welcome. There is an unfortunately placed visual asset on the screen that's like goes up onto this like table. I don't think I missed anything.
Excellent.
We're having fun. A man got his rock slurped. Okay, what is this? Well, we have to flip these switches. It won't budge, it's broken. Okay, I guess not. Nothing. Basketball, we need missile. Oh, open? There we go. There we don't? I guess not.
I think you have to do it a bit, like, on the way up.
Yeah.
A bit closer to you.
Also, how is your day going, Hermes? How are you? Oh, there's our man. I still can't reach anything of use. Huh?
I won't say anything.
Ta-da! Now, if we can only just reinsert this, it would make my life much easier. It's going somewhere. Why are there so many boys? Oh, we get to stop him. the Tamsic fragment. You're mine at last. Oh, I remember my dislike of clowns with BG3. Oh, you got to the circus! Have you met the ringmaster? I love her. She's so funny. Alright. Give me the ghost world. What is he doing? The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control plan as room as planned. Just so farewell.
Nice. I hate when YouTube launches to like an extremely loud short.
Oh yeah.
I just wanted to check my messages. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, they already launched it.
What just happened? The whole room just disappeared, with Detective Joe in it.
Don't worry, Lynn. I bet Detective Joe can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady.
I can't believe this is happening.
Now then, I'd better hurry along. Before Cecil discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yona will be his coffin. Oh my god. Oh my god, they're gonna shoot him! May it lie buried here, in the deep sea. Farewell! Farewell, Cecil! So we can't go Ghost World at all. Because I've been clicking Ghost World since we've been in this room.
Cutscene time.
Cutscene, cutscene. Kind of hoping I could flip that lever at some point.
Ah, so that's the cause of the giant explosion.
Yeah. I began coloring the piece, and I also did a few things at home, like the TBR card. Fingers crossed that the piece isn't... the coloring isn't as difficult as the inking process was. Because that was a lot of ink. Huh? What is...
Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten.
Lynn, assume I don't know things. I didn't know what playing chicken meant.
The torpedo, it's like, well, you heard of a missile before, haven't you?
I've heard of the dog, yeah. But a different missile comes to more readily in mind.
It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired.
Oh, missile. I guess we'll lower this. Okay. Nothing can happen with that. Excuse me? Excuse me? There's no time.
Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it. Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating, right?
In theory.
There's still something we can do. I hope.
What was the I hope at the end, the strongest part of that sentence?
Okay, here goes. Don't worry, Cecil. My actual degree was in mechanical engineering.
No! There's a rat!
In another timeline, this rat perished.
We gotta save the rat! I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. Was this really the best move? He's here! It's Hero!
Oh, it is Escobar. I think so.
Oh, he's gonna
We just have to
die.
keep it from going off, right?
Easier said than done.
And I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too.
This poor motherfucker. He's just staring at us like, oh.
Oh, I fucked up.
Oh, I fucked up. Oh. How in the world did it get in here? Okay, joint, striker, the detonator, and I'm assuming that's the fuel?
Oh, sorry. I think these outside parts are supposed to be the weights of some sort.
Huh. The spinning black things, right?
Apparently, their spinning helps the torpedo maintain its balance. They must be pretty heavy.
I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. I guess we'll stop it. Detonator, striker, joint. Okay. Joints operate. Can you fuck up this detonator?
This is probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it, the torpedo will explode!
I mean, if we do it beforehand... Uh-oh, better be careful.
But you know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere.
Really? Okay. I believe you. That sounds promising.
We have to put it on the safety before this thing blows up.
Can you find the safety? Okay, can I move any farther?
Here's how you say detonator in, like, fucking Gaelic, apparently.
No!
This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on this fuse, it should keep it from moving.
So what does that mean exactly?
It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this.
I have to admit, I don't understand the details. But I do want to give it a try.
But before we can do that...
It looks like we have to get something out of the way first. Huh.
Oh, do you know how a torpedo works?
No, I can't say I do. Wow, detectives sure know a lot.
I saw it explained once in a book. Unimpact the fuses so the tip is pressed. And that in turn sets off the detonator.
Thank you for head
Head pats.
Yep, yeah. Mind the horns. That striker. The detonator, huh? That must be that red button. So how do we stop that?
They didn't explain anything about that in the book.
Okay, so we already know basically what has to happen. We just have to figure out how to move this rat out of the way. Sorry, did that for dinner, now I'm back. No worries! Welcome back to, we're trying to stop a missile from the inside. And our problem is the rat in the way. And we want to avoid killing the rat. Striker... How do we get this rat to move? I can't seem to move around at all, and we have 3 seconds.
I'll give you a hint. It is something with the weights.
Yeah.
It's kind of stupid.
I feel like I have to, like... Because I've stopped the weights... But they were on the same... That wasn't it. Okay. Do we have to do it the other way? That wasn't it at all? Maybe... Is that it? Yeah! I gotta tip him over. Aww. Bye, friend. Great, we dumped a little creature off.
Wow, these weights for sure heavy to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device.
Right. I definitely get what they were going for, but yeah, that was a little weird. But yeah, having a limited just amount of things to fuck with definitely helps. There we go, we clamped the safety on.
We did it! That should keep the torpedo from exploding.
Yeah.
But there is just one problem.
Problem? What is that?
The torpedo's still going to impact. We can't actually do anything about that.
Can't we get it out of the way with the balance, with the weights? Uh-oh. It's at least not gonna explode, maybe? Yeah. Aw, she's sleeping. Looks like the torpedoes will hit the submarine.
But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats.
Yeah, the rat definitely doesn't have a concussion.
Thistle, we did it!
Also, Evil Cecile is probably still a little girl.
What's the matter? You still look unhappy.
We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened a gaping hole in the submarine.
You're right, I guess. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable.
The boy! Am I hearing things? Anyway. Guess we can get back to the present as quickly as we can.
Right, I'm worried about Camilla.
Are they really gonna act like that wasn't missile?
I'm just imagining him shouting over the distance like, I'm unstoppable!
I cannot be stopped! It gets picked up. I've been stopped! We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Yeah, that's not great. Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit. I gotta get them out of here. Better go meet up with Lynn. Alright. Transformer starter. The lights went out, but this machine still works apparently. Huh. That's handy. Unfortunately, I guess it won't run for very long. Maybe I can use its movements to help create a payoff. That's what I figured. Okay. Thought I was gonna make that closer.
It does, the timing is just kind of stupid.
Okay. Alright. You. Come back to me. This is like, if you fuck up one thing, you have to restart, I feel like. Okay. Can I get up to anything? Yes, I can. Oh. She's alive! But is she evil?
Lynn. Camilla, you're awake. How do you feel? I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I pointed that gun at you. Don't worry about that. That wasn't you. Oh god, they're all three of them. Miss Camilla! Oh, and Missile, you're here. At one point, we're all gonna have the same voice.
It's just slowly coming all together.
Poor Miss Camilla. Miss Lynn, what should we do? We have to get out of here before any more water comes in. Cecil should be along any second. I knew Sissy would come. And Missy is here too.
Oh, he's trying to make a nickname work. He's trying to get one in.
I'm so happy everybody's going to be with me now.
Oh, she's dead.
Camilla? Miss Camilla! I'll get you out of here.
Scoop up the baby.
If it's the last thing I do. Oh, I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh. Or whimper, as the case may be. Or just bark about it. I better send a signal to Lynn that I'm here. Before it's too late. It causes an explosion.
Oh, look at that flashlight. It's Sissel. He's here.
I can't imagine that's a very useful way to carry somebody if they're passed out. I think they just fall off immediately.
I'm glad you're here, Sissel.
Sorry for the wait. It looks like this room is going to fill up with water fast. We better get to that door as quick as we can.
We won't be going out that door, I'm afraid. The water pressure is too great already. I can't open it.
Coward. What? What does water pressure mean?
Think of it as the force of the water holding the door closed. The water level keeps getting higher and higher in here.
I think Camilla's right leg is not supposed to be visible on this side of Lynn, on their model.
Oh yeah, good point.
Whoa.
At least her foot.
Yeah. So the only way for out of here is up, huh?
Exactly.
Okay, got it. Let's look for a path that goes up. Well, there's a ladder.
Hey, look at that ladder. I wonder if we can get it down somehow.
Good idea. Let's try it.
Oh, and by the way,
Yeah?
I can't swim. Neither can Camilla.
Uh...
I hope you like water puzzles.
Don't you have any good news for me?
Let me think about it. In the meantime, could you hurry, please?
Oh man, I love the water temple from any Legend of Zelda game. I still find it impressive that Tears of the Kingdom managed to have a water level that was completely different from the water level in like any other Zelda game, and it still managed to suck ass.
Yeah.
It's amazing how, like, if you're gonna have a water temple, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be awful. Alright, let's see. Got that. We've got this glove over here. You gonna move to the left?
Can Missile help you? I don't think so.
I don't,
I don't see the prompt.
Yeah, I don't see him. Oh, come here, little glove. Yeah.
You did it, Sissel. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, it's not a graphical error. She's just holding her in the most bizarre way possible. I guess.
Okay, yeah, it's like diagonal. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how that's working, Lynn. I don't know how you're doing that, but good for. Oh my god.
Do not drop the child.
Oh my god, Lynn.
What was that?
Looks like the water seeping in is the only thing we have to worry about. Fuck.
Sissel, the flashlight doesn't work anymore.
That means I'm dead. Hey, don't get mad at me.
Maybe the contacts are bad or something. Hey, I know. You can fix it with your powers.
Okay, now that's just taking things too far. Can I fix it with my powers? Oh my god, I can.
Hey, great. Did you used to be an electrician in your past life or something?
I don't think I had thumbs in my past life. That's a cruel question, considering the circumstances. Now all we have to do...
Let's get to that door, and we're safe. It's just 3 steps away.
I can't wait to see what inane thing is gonna kill Lynn next. Yep. 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 Oh, and Cecil's off in space. Where are we going? It's the Titanic! She's dead, isn't she? Hello? Oh, thank God she lived.
Ow.
Aw, poor girl failure.
But now!
Like the submarine decided to rear up on its hind legs.
I can't believe we're still okay after that fall. Either we're really lucky or we're dead and we just haven't realized it yet.
Come on now, as if the latter would be true. Whoa!
Uh-oh. What now?
Die mad, I guess.
The water sure is rising fast.
This beat is bumping. Come on!
Not now, Lid. I have to dance to this.
My jam has turned on. I'm bumping in the club. We have to get to the top. Let's see how I can help with my ghost tricks. Okay, let's... Well, well, well. I think I see a familiar flame over there.
Thistle, there you are. How's it going?
How's it going? I'd say it's going badly. You do understand how dangerous the situation is, do you?
Of course, after all. Just ask anybody who knows me how much I hate taking a bath.
Okay, fair. Maybe he's been in danger of drowning himself before. Okay. Ready to create a path for these ladies?
Of course.
Alright, let's see here. What do we got? Need to go to... What do we have?
We got some fans.
Is there a difference between the two of them? Let me just swap them just to see. No. Okay. We got fans. We have a Torpedo Part 1 and Torpedo Part 2. Starter, a wheel.
Yeah, Torpedo really fell off in part 2. I'm so disappointed with the direction they went with it.
I can't tell if that's a joke, and if it is a joke, what that means.
Like movie sequels.
Oh.
Like, man, Torpedo Part 2 just fucking sucked, man.
Alright, so these fans are different sizes. I don't know what them being different sizes means for us. I feel like there's something this... Let's see. Wheel and then bigger wheel. And they can't swap because they're not automatically triggering. Ooh. And there's this tiny wheel over here.
This very, very tiny wheel.
My gut instinct is I have to get something over there. Maybe the large fan? Why have different sizes of fans if you're not going to put the biggest one where the smallest one is? Come on. Oh, come here. Okay. I don't know what that will do for me, but I've done it. And these are just pipes. Is one that's busted?
They're all busted.
They're all busted. Wait. They're all busted. Good point. You. That's probably gonna get useful. So all these little monitors. Get to this. What's any point in switching those guys? The only thing I can think of to switch are those fans. Because they have the size difference. Let me see if I can get to our boy. Nope. We are stuck here. How about the path? Ah, by her picking us up. Thank you, Len. Let me really quick turn this on and see if anything I did changed anything. The piston's sticking out right in front of me. It's almost like taunting. We have to make a bridge. Oh, I get it. I get it. I know what to do. Video game. You have to go here. Welcome to Pancake Puzzle. My favorite puzzle from the Layton games. You just move pancakes around. Okay. Alright. Let's go. I was wondering what the pistons being here we're gonna do.
There we go.
Yeah!
Wow, this is great. You made a staircase for me.
You better hurry. I don't want that water. I don't think the water is gonna wait for you. Please hurry. Please go with any sense of urgency. Lynn.
To be fair, she is carrying like a 90-pound child on her back.
In the most inoptimal way possible, though. Well, thank God the water waited. Alright, so now we have... Okay, so now we're moving the pipes so they're shooting down instead of up. Seems too hot. What?
Man, there's no way to go around either. Do you think you can do something? Of course we can!
Suffer. We have to. Puppy. Upbees here, and you go here. And you.
Yeah, if we swap the pipes, the cracks go a different direction.
It changes things. Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow, when we do a thing happens. My goodness. And a revolution in puzzles. When I do a thing happens. There needs to be.
So this one I embarrassingly got stuck on, but
I apparently cleared a challenge. Is this right? We're waiting for something.
No, Lynn will make it clear when she's ready to go.
Yeah. I was surprised when she was still.
Sissel has to do something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, something's missing. I bet I have to turn that cogwheel. Let me go to Sissel. Let's go, boy. Hello? Gotta go back.
I think you can operate the machine to get the...
Again?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Here comes the water again.
No, my soul is too salty.
I think the morale point is that he's dead, so he can't drink it. Can't do anything about the steam. Okay. I think basically do the same thing as before, where I have to turn this on. Okay. You... I'm assuming there's something over here I have to turn on. You... I'm assuming this turns? What was that? So by closing the valve, I shut off the steam flow to the first pipe.
So it says that one is completely off now.
Yeah. So let's find pipe 2. Don't need to talk to the dog. Okay, come on. That's a switch. That's the... There's gotta be something else. What am I missing? Where's the other turnstile? It's over here. How do I get to over here, though? Ah! Pupper, what do you see? Because I'm assuming this is what I have to turn. Or this, I guess. I have to get to either one first. What would it even be? Can I fuck with anything? Okay.
Do you want a hint so we don't have to restart?
Yeah. I know where I need to go. I just like don't immediately figure out how to get to it.
So basically, there's one more swap you have to do as missile, and then it's solved.
Oh god. Okay. The pipe.
Technically, you had it right, and then you swapped it back. You
Yeah.
just had to turn the steam off to get rid of the unusable pipe, and then the other 3 pipes to have a correct place to go.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep, there it is.
Because it was like it's going in both directions. There. How does that look?
There we go. It looks great. Oh, that horrible steam is cleared out of the way.
Okay, it's not too far now. I'm trying to move forward. At least got this other hook taken care of.
All right, now this is what I'm talking about.
Full service! Alright, up we go.
Okay, raise away.
Whee! Oh, it's like rapture casting fly. You need help?
Sorry, I can't do it. Open it, hurry.
Is there any way to ask for something? Imagine if he started now, like, forcing her to bargain. It's no use! I can't budge it. Must be stuck.
Oh no!
Hello?
No!
Hello? Hello? Excuse me? Ray? That was a lot of weird components working together. That was different. What just happened? I can't believe my eyes. Lynn and the little lady suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. The submarine continues to sink down into the deep sea. But I still want to try to make my way up as far as possible. I still want to head up and find a single ray of light. Light to illuminate the truth at the bottom of the deep, deep darkness. He also at one point made a comment where he was like, I've never seen darkness before. Kind of telling. Or he's just really stupid.
just really stupid.
I'm like, is this, am I reading this right? Or is he truly that dumb? Which is it? Who knows? The upending submarine continues to sink slowly but surely. The long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Oh, Lynn and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. It's like it's got googly eyes. My head is filled with one giant question. What in the world is this thing? It's just an amalgamation.
You drew the glasses. Or those actual, oh, those are actual glasses.
This is incredible. This is amazing. Look at him.
Look at him. I see you managed to survive, detective.
Bull.
Hey, you're, excuse my appearance. I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. That was just freaking losing it.
It's so good. It's so obviously him. It's so good. I'm losing my mind. Look at him. He's beautiful.
You're the ghost who's been saving Lynn all evening, aren't you?
Yeah, I've been fucking your plans. You knew about me all along?
Of course. What else would explain all those unnatural things happening?
I don't fucking know.
If you knew, how come you didn't do anything about it all this time? And how come you decided to save us all of a sudden? I thought you wanted revenge on us.
Ah?
I don't really know.
Alright. We're going with the whole end of the first season of Sword Art Online thing where he's like, this horrible thing I did, I don't really know why I did it. Just, please, you gotta tell me. Come on. I need to know. Oh? Who in the world are you?
Sissel, look at you. What happened?
He's losing his sense of self. I can't hold on to the image of myself any longer.
You can't remember who you are.
I love that he's like, you aren't me anymore, clearly, but I'm still keeping the shades. That's right. I came all this way trying to chase down my lost memory. For quite a bit of tonight, I thought I was you, Cecile.
Sissel? My name isn't Sissel.
Well, fuck! Fuck it all to hell then. Who are you and who am I?
I bet you'll remember really soon.
I swear to God. Shoot Takumi. I'll kill.
Who you are, and who I am too.
What? We've got minutes until dawn. The man in front of me is not me. I am even further away from the truth. Or maybe not. Something is stirring in my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? Now that I've shed my image of myself, I feel like I'm one step closer to the truth. I can't believe there was a secret robot in the story this whole time. You didn't say a damn thing, Jade.
You're welcome.
I can't believe this. I can't believe you wormed your way into a robot this.
They got us good. It's all over for this submarine. The engine room is destroyed, there's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. What are you doing here? I thought you had to deal with those people. They betrayed me. I was the fool to trust them.
Those damn Italians.
They already have what they wanted now.
The Temsic fragment.
I didn't know they had it all figured out. You mean they figured out the source of your powers? Yeah. The meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. Use power and time. If you don't mind, we'd like to hear more.
Do you want me to take one of these roles? Because it seems like they're gonna have a conversation with each other.
Okay, do you want to take, not Sissel?
Sure.
Okay.
These 10 years, I've been watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. And I think I kind of got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers. Like possessing and manipulating objects.
And in that case, swapping objects.
Exactly. Apparently, there are individual differences to the powers we get. And it seems these powers change as time goes by. They do? Yeah. My powers have changed over these past 10 years. At first, I could only manipulate small, living creatures. Now then, how do you suppose we get these powers? It's simple.
It is? How then?
In a nutshell, we died, while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite, its radiation.
That's what does it? Dying while being exposed to the radiation?
There's his head! Look at it! Peeking out. On that day 10 years ago, oh, he did the same pose back then, too. A fragment of that meteorite pierced my heart, and I died. So, of course, I received special powers.
Hey, wait a minute. Is that how I got my powers too? You know, you might be right.
Yaw. I still can't believe he ran over the dog.
Aren't the Temsic remnants still right there in that park at the bottom of the crater?
You're right. So, that must mean I must have died in the presence of the meteorite's radiation too. Interesting. The time effect, that's interesting. Another effect of the meteorite's radiation on us is that it gives us time. Again, I think this time effect is centered around the theme of death, but it's not all that clear. So the fact that I can return to 4 minutes before a person's death is another effect of the meteorite? One of the characteristics of that meteorite, it is its ability to replay the moment of death.
Replay the moment of death? Ah, this is also strange and confusing. I can't take it all in.
Of everything happening tonight, Lynn, this is not the most strange. You're looking at the most strange, I think.
It makes about as much sense to me as anything else.
Yeah, strange and confusing. That just about sums up the object that pierced my body that day. Thanks to that meteorite fragment, my very existence is a contradiction. What do you mean? That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, that fragment continued to constantly regenerate the body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death.
What?
My body's vital functions stopped 10 years ago. The fact I don't smell to high heaven is kind of a miracle. My body's time is permanently stopped, the moment just before my death. Time just stopped. Huh. So I simply existed. Really alive and not really dead. That pretty much summed up these past 10 years for me, ever since that incident in the park. My body hasn't changed a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. I haven't changed my clothes, but that's not really part of the meteorite, that's just me making a statement. Come to think of it, that old pigeon guy mentioned something. He said he couldn't cut this guy's body with a scalpel.
So I guess as soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Wow.
Huh.
Owen Wilson, wow.
Wow. Before I left this country, I wanted to do one thing. I wanted to get revenge on the people who stole our lives.
Our lives?
As a part of the deal, I made those guys promise to cooperate.
Cooperate? You mean the kidnapping?
It's details. It all went fine. I manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. But I thought he might call the execution off at the last second. So that's why you wanted his daughter kidnapped.
But they kidnapped the wrong girl.
Little did I know. They had their own reasons for cooperating with me.
Huh?
Their objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsic. Detective Jowd was one such person, so they were happy to cooperate. Inspector Cabanella and that junkyard super, who they refused to give a name, and I find that very funny, they were slated to be wiped out too. And as it turns out, womp. I was one of their targets as well. Damn, he got boned. So they stole my Temsic fragment, and here I am. But they had one more final target. You, detective.
Me?
If you weren't in the park that day 10 years ago, I never would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage.
Okay.
I love that they probably could have just not involved Lynn at all, and things would have gone off without a hitch. Because the fact that they kept targeting her, a girl who didn't remember anything that had happened, they got fucked over.
Yeah. But I was just a little kid playing in the park.
Yeah, I know.
Huh?
10 years later, and you become a detective, looking into the Jode case. Tonight, I invited you to a quiet spot on the edge of town. It was a trap, you see. We get to learn what he said! I told you who I was. You never saw my face that day 10 years ago. So of course you didn't recognize me. I guess we don't get to learn what they said. I took possession of you to make you shoot me. Your subconscious resisted me. Such incredible power. It was the first time I wasn't able to control somebody completely. The aim was off. Never a shot to miss the mark. And there he goes. The junkyard was equipped with security cameras. I knew you'd be wanted for the murder. That was my plan, anyway. Love that there's security cameras to watch this death, but I guess not to watch this guy.
Yeah.
But they had other ideas. They simply wanted to wipe you out. But then... something threw a big munchy wrench into their scheme. I showed up. I was supposed to meet up with them after that. But then something went wrong.
What happened?
My body disappeared. Ah, the Inspector in White was responsible for that one, that little stinker.
Ain't he a scamp?
My precious bargaining chip was in that body. I had to get it back, no matter what. That Inspector caused me no end of trouble.
Why were those people targeting me? I never even heard of the Temsik meteorite.
Because you were looking into the Jowd case. They thought you'd find out about Temsik sooner or later. Oh, that's it. I'm surprised they didn't try to take the meteorite itself. And that's pretty much the whole story. The only thing left to do now is wait for the water pressure to crush the submarine.
Oh no.
There are no cores that link from here to the water surface. I have an idea. We hook up the phone line, and there's no communication cables down this deep. They meant for this submarine to be my coffin. A coffin for the dead. There is no escape.
I think I kinda understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years.
You what?
This feeling, cut off from the world, all alone in a submarine, sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. This must be how you felt all along.
Oh no, she's awake.
Leon? Dude, Camilla! Is it true? We're stuck here?
Aww.
What? Oh,
Jesus.
If my dad... If my dad was here, I'd bet he'd save us.
Oh no. Oh man. So this is why this game makes people cry.
Oh, Camilla, I'm so sorry.
Huh. That's funny. What is it, Cicel? There's something I don't understand. Why would they go to all that trouble of detaching the control room? Huh? Why didn't they just steal the Temsic fragment and escape? If that's what they wanted. Why did they jettison your body off into the sea? Huh. That's a good question. I guess it doesn't matter why now. We'll never find it again. We have no idea where it was launched to.
Wait a minute. Yes, we do.
Hey! We got the transmitter!
This will tell us where Detective Jode is.
That present from the inspector in white.
That's right. Detective Joe told me to hold on to it for him. And the bullet is still in the person's body in the command room, right? And we should be able to tell exactly where it is with this.
But even if we find out where it is, how do we get there?
We should be able to figure something out between the three of us. With our powers, right, Miss Lynn? Right. And oh, wait a minute. What about a torpedo?
It's still intact! Our torpedo?
In any case, it's way too early to give up.
Huh. Looks like Detective Jode is our last hope.
Come on, let's get started.
Let's go! Do we really open this? We better not open it.
Oh, yeah. It's not so peaceful mood at the moment. No need to throw cold water on it.
Well, it wouldn't go so far to call it peaceful. Okay, let's see. Do we just go? Down? Where do we go? Couple in?
So his shell is definitely there in the command room, right? Just without the fragment?
It's there, yeah. I don't know about calling it a shell.
Victor Jones' watch will tell us exactly where it is.
Right. He said it was on a radio deceiver, right?
There might be still another torpedo on the submarine. If we use it, then we can get to Detective Jowd.
That is a brilliant plan, Detective.
You think so?
So what are you gonna do? Right on top of the torpedo?
Of course not. You guys are gonna go.
Like that she's like, fuck that. Oh, that's why there's two cores, so that me and Missile can go. Darn.
Darn. Right, that's you.
Don't you take my rolls. Darn, I kind of wanted to see that.
Do you want to watch me down?
I mean,
Down
I'd bring you back. Alright, I guess control panel? But I wanted green grapes. Alright. Ring, ring. Torpedo room. Might be another torpedo there. I'll go check it out.
Oh, I get it. You're gonna use a missile to ram into the control room.
I don't know about ram. I don't want to blow Detective Jode up, but something like that.
We'll climb up to the torpedo room too. Up is definitely safer.
Okay, I'll see you there then. Bye. What are you sitting on?
It looks like the torpedoes can be launched manually with these switches. There are 2 tubes, so there should still be 1 more left. I guess the first thing we have to do is load it into the tube. When it comes to missiles, you can count on me.
Aw, good boy.
I'll enter the coordinates of the command room into their torpedo. And I just turned on the backup power. We have to be able to use the switches now.
Okay, let's try it.
Good luck!
Thank you. Okay. Won't budge, broken. Yada yada yada. Where are we going?
I think you have to talk to Missile.
Oh. A missile. A puppy.
Well, what happened to these two ladies?
I think that's up to us and our powers.
What?
There's not time to be standing around unsure of ourselves. Will you lend me your strength, missile?
Me? Of course I will. Count on it.
I think we have to go to this boy first. Where am I going? Let me go back to Cecil. Ah. Please lower this one. Don't know what that did. What am I missing? Do I need to talk to the child? How do I get to the ghost world again?
So many buttons.
So many buttons, so little time. Hello, child. I guess maybe Miss Al should talk to the child because he can reach.
Please help my dad, Sissy. Oh, I'll be okay here. I'm not scared.
Leave it to me, Camilla. We'll be back with your father to save you, I promise.
Wait a minute, Cecil.
What is it?
What you just said. I wanted to say that. Thank you, Missile. We can do it. I know we can.
Okay, so what... Oh. Let me just move, out of the way. Yeah. Wow, they're broken. What should I do? Maybe I should swap them. Okay. There we go. There we go. That torpedo looks serviceable.
I'll set on this end too. But something's odd.
What is it?
The command room. It looks like it's slowly sinking.
Oh. Sinking?
Yeah, it's completely run out of power. I wonder what happened.
I don't know. Guess I'll find out.
Right. Okay, hop into the missile. I'll launch it for you.
Yes, sir. Seat number 1.
I've already set the torpedo's course. It'll head toward the command room where Detective Jode is. 12 seconds after launching, it'll pass by the command room for an instant.
Oh, we gotta jump.
That instant will be a window of opportunity to jump over to the command room.
Whew. Okay, I got it. And we'll find a way to come back and save you. It'll probably be my last task tonight. Hold on till we get back. Okay, come on, Missile. Missile?
I'm sorry, I can't go.
Oh, Paparino. What?
I just can't. How could I leave? I can't leave Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla behind.
No!
I can't do it.
Missile.
I swapped the switches so the missile can be launched. You'll have to do the rest, Sissel.
Oh boy. I can't do it either. I can't ask Mistle to come with me after that. I understand exactly how he feels.
I want you to go, Missile. What? But, Miss Lynn? You staying here won't change our fate. But if you go with Sissel, you might be able to make something happen. And that's our only hope.
Aww.
But what if something doesn't happen? I'll never be able to see you again. Never, ever again. Even I can understand that. I couldn't stand that. Don't worry, Missile. Miss Camilla? I just know you and Sissy can make something happen. I believe in you. I'll be right here waiting for you.
Someone's gonna die. Someone is not making it to the end of this game.
We'll see each other then. Don't worry. Miss Camilla!
We're not gonna get back in time to save him. He's fucked. Oh, poor baby.
I'll do it for you on my last day before retirement, Miss Camilla.
Oh, bye.
Now, are you ready? Remember, it's 12 seconds after I throw this switch.
We're ready. I thought that said we're daddy, and I was like, what? What?
What?
What?
Oh my god.
We're daddy. Like, ooh, I don't know about that, Cecile.
Cecil?
Yeah?
We never found out who you really were.
Yeah, the jackass back there didn't say anything.
But that doesn't matter now. All I know is I'm truly glad to have met you tonight. Thank you for everything.
Aw. I'm glad I met you, Detective.
But we're going to see each other again, right, Sissy? Right, Missile?
That's right, we promised, little lady.
Of course we will! I'll never forget you, no matter what happens.
Here we go!
Good luck, friends!
Damn music. It would be very funny if you as the player can just miss jumping over. Like, oh, game's over. Bye. Hope you had fun. These 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I started to think of a way to save Lynn and the little lady the whole time. But how can a ray of light, of hope, reach this far down into the deep sea? Before I can think of an answer, the 12 seconds are up. Oh. Oh no!
Oh, he's dead.
He's very dead. Killed him. Now that's what I call corpses. Detective Jode.
I bet that big masked man did this. I'm gonna bite him.
Do it. You'd better not. You might break your teeth. The command room has lost power and it's sinking. So I don't know what this masked man is gonna do.
Let's talk to Detective Jowd.
Time to trick. Oh.
I was like, oh, what a black.
I was like, what is happening? What's happening? It's so scary. Wait a second. Oh, okay. I was gonna try to chat over with Cecile, or whatever his name is. Sorry for the wait, Detective Jowd.
Who are you? Are you Cecil?
Please excuse my appearance.
I can't believe you made it here. How's Camilla? What about Lynn?
Well, it's kind of a long story. I told Detective Jowd everything that happened upon... I told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine Yona.
The submarine is badly damaged? Why would he do that to his own submarine?
I wish I knew. I know the answer to that one. Oh, right, me. It's because he's afraid of my powers. You followed us? I didn't even notice. It's been 10 long years, Detective Jowd.
Are you... Yomil?
Hey! So you remember me, do you?
How could I possibly forget?
Is that your real name? Yomel? Why did Cecile come up? That's right. For those people on the Yona were calling you Sisel. That's just an alias I was using for my deal with them. I didn't see any need to tell them my real name. Could you do me a favor? Would you let me ask you some questions, finally? I've been trying to figure out my true identity all fucking night. Sure, go ahead. I'm sure there's plenty we can still tell you. Right, Detective Jode?
Right.
About Yomel.
About 10 years ago, you were the top systems engineer, weren't you? Systems engineer? What's that?
There was a split second where I thought they were about to reveal that Missile was the engineer. It was like, no. They can't do this.
By the way, I'm a top Pomeranian, you know.
Oh.
Well, it's kind of hard to explain to a dog, but it's a person who's good at using computers.
I don't mean to brag, but I was one of the best in the industry. That's how I got roped into joining that project. Project? What project? It was a project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. The goal was to build a new system using multi-dimensional programming theory. I was asked to join the project by an agent of the government.
It doesn't sound like something a top Pomeranian would know anything about.
He wants so hard to be a part of this conversation, and he has nothing to contribute.
That's just dogs, though.
Yeah. He's like, I'm here too! To me, that sounded like another challenging job. However, this project was also the target of a secret plot. I bet you can imagine the kind of crime the nation's top secrets might attract. I never thought for the life of me I'd have to deal with spies.
It was never made public, but every organization in the country moved on this one. And then, one day, the name of a certain programmer emerged as a suspect.
Oh. I was the guy who built the core of the system.
The police arrested you, and then that incident happened.
I can't imagine how badly Cabanela had to fuck up to push this guy to run and take a hostage.
Apparently, he fucked up a lot.
Because that was what had him run in the first place. And unless he's already a really fucked up person to begin with, you would have had to break this guy to get him to that point. Cabanela, I was a little green. Cabanela, you're dead. You're dead, motherfucker.
I'm gonna ruin your life if you don't talk right now, you fucking spy.
That's what it sounded like. That's what it seems like, too. He escaped from the interrogation room and took little Lynn as hostage. Also, I guess that means that his aim should be Cabanela, not Jowd of all things. By the way, Detective Jowd, when was it that I was proven innocent?
About 6 months after your death.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry, Emil.
Damn. 10 years ago, a meteorite shot me. My soul was split from my body, and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. What good were my powers? They didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. In fact, it only made it worse. Don't know who that guy is. Oh, there was one other person. I did not get to see who that was. Damn it. I wanted to disappear. But I wasn't even allowed to do that. The way Lynn described it is exactly right. Sinking slowly towards the bottom of an endless sea. An overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. And I wanted all of you to suffer what I suffered.
And so that's why you murdered Alma.
That's right. I wanted you to know what it was like to lose everything you cared about. I wanted you to feel the same pain I felt.
What?
I too lost my wife that day. It was the Oh, this is the line!
Yeah. It was
It was the twist
the most banger line in the game. Made into a Christmas meme.
with the Christmas missile. Find it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I need to show stream.
It was in the Ace Attorney Discord.
Yeah, that's right. You pulled up. I need the stream to see.
And my reaction was just like, wow, like I like that this is how the biggest spoiler in the game and totally incomprehensible to someone who doesn't know what's going on.
I was like, I can't wait to see the context of this. Okay, let me load it up. Image. I need to overlay it so I can flick back and forth. It was the jolly wish of a mind poisoned by infinite Christmas.
It's so stupid.
So good. Alright. It was the twisted wish of a mind poisoned by infinite loneliness. Oh man, he's just the protagonist from the Passengers movie. Oh, he killed someone, didn't he? And then...
Well, he already killed Alma.
True. As I was plotting my revenge, I had an idea. I came up with a plan to use these powers of mine to make a deal. The deal! There's
Is this something I don't understand about that deal? I'm sure your powers would have been very valuable to them, but... What would you get out of the deal?
A new life?
Life?
I asked them for 2 conditions. Number 1 was that they help me with my revenge plot. The second was a rebirth for me.
A new beginning, eh?
I didn't care there was a fake life, an artificial life. In the end, I got a social security card, and that means I can do things. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul. A name, an identity, an everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die. Surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for.
A completely man-made life.
That's right. I knew I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money, a lot of power, and that's why I decided to ask a national government to help me. And the response in the end was a betrayal. So, fuck me over. They were making their moves much more carefully than I suspected. They sent spies to this country and researched my powers on their own. And they even figured out what Temsic was all about.
And you had no idea they were doing all this?
Not at all. I was a fool. So then, why did you go to the trouble of making a deal with you? Why did they go to the trouble of making a deal with you? Why didn't they just steal a hunk of Temsic meteorite from the park? They couldn't. Huh? I was wondering that earlier too. They have an answer. After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country too. A report was submitted to the government about the source of manipulator's power. By Inspector Cabanella and the old pigeon guy, huh? At first, the government didn't believe the report. But then they decided to put the park under surveillance. Just in case. Surveillance, huh? It just looks like an ordinary peaceful park. But there are armed agents there at all times. No! Don't tell me that odd leaflet guy is one of them.
I love that joke so much.
No, not him. He's just a plain old odd person. That's so good. The park is a silent battlefield on an international scale.
So that's why they couldn't just steal the Temsik meteorite.
And lately, under the pretense of building a housing site, they've been working on a plan to destroy that park in order to secure the Temsik meteorite. So that's it, eh?
So the upshot of your grand deal, what's this, eh?
Yeah. Something I deserve.
But at least there's one thing you must be happy about.
What's that?
You've managed to seal me away at the bottom of the sea forever.
Is it just me, Jade, or this music? It reminds me of Mystery Dungeon so much.
Thinking the same thing.
I've been listening to this music and I've been like, is this just the Mystery Dungeon? Like,
it sounds like the personality quiz. It does.
yeah, it sounds exactly like it. Like, I don't know if it's just like they use the same. I don't know what the term is, but
their sound font.
Yeah,
sound font.
It might just be the same sound font, but it sounds so much. I mean,
those games and this game were originally both on the DS, like the original DS, so maybe.
Right, but even the composition sounds the same. Like, I don't know if it's the same composer behind both games, but it sounds the same, from what I can recall. I've listened to that sound a lot.
Yeah.
I've played that game. I played those games a lot of times.
Oh, remind me after stream, Kelly and I are trying to co-DM a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon tabletop game. I gave
saw
her
that,
my
yeah.
plot rundown.
Ooh. Steamy. Well, shall we get started? Start with what? Bring the Detective Jode back to life, of course. What good will that do now?
But we promised! We promised Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla we'd save them.
We can't do that without you, Detective Jode. I've been guided by fate tonight to this place, because apparently no one's gonna tell me who I am. I won't give up now.
Alright, fine. If I have to, you gotta twist my goddamn arm.
You gotta twist my nuts. Here we go, then. Back to 4 minutes before your death. Let's do the time warp one last time. This bitch is up.
So, where are we headed?
We're not headed anywhere, Detective.
What?
There was only enough fuel on board to launch us away, Detective. We will run out soon, and that will be our destination, Detective.
What are you talking about? That would mean that you're trapped in here too.
How many robots are in this game? Hiding away.
So many robots.
By the way, I am not a human detective. Oh, he's got Riz. Damn. I'm a remote-controlled robot detective.
What? Your country's use of technology is just plain off.
We get that a lot, Detective. Damn.
Why would you go through all the trouble to do this? There's nothing but a shell here. There's hardly a threat anymore.
Commander Sith likes to provide against any possibility, no matter how small, Detective.
Possibility? What are you talking about?
There's no need for you to know, Detective. Slap. my god. Now it is time to say goodbye, detective. To end the fate, your fate remains. Yeah. In the end, your fate remains the same, it seems, detective.
Camilla, forgive me.
Jeez. Got a couple shots in before he properly died. It isn't over yet.
It isn't?
Remember what that big masked man said? Any possibilities, no matter how small.
Possibility.
In other words, there must be some chance here somewhere. Possibility of turning the situation around.
A turnabout, if you will.
God. At least this is a room. We likely won't be going weird places. Okay.
Huh? I'm in my sweater again. Did you notice that?
What
is it, detective?
He is, you're right.
Look at Yomi's shell.
There's no aura emanating from his body. That I didn't notice, but I did notice that he has a core. Of course there isn't. The Temsic fragment is long gone. Could this change in his shell give us some kind of lead? Guess let's chat with him. Aw, little guy. I figured it out. I know with this possibility, no matter how small it is, that they're afraid of. What is it? My time was perpetually stopped, thanks to the power of
Did you just get it?
We're going back 10 years?
10 years! Almost 12 years ago!
Jesus Christ. How are we gonna stop a man from getting... If Lynn wasn't there, if Cabanela didn't leave his... There's so many ways that this can be stopped. His body cycled between the moments that separated his life and death.
Oh, that was a bad time for me to eat a Mentos. 1 second. I almost said Mentat. I was like, no, this is not Fallout.
Get mentoed.
Okay. Right. But not anymore. The Temsic fragment has been taken away.
Exactly. So what does that mean? I get it. Your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsic fragment was removed, my shell became a corpse. So, let's see. That means we can go back to 4 minutes before your death?
But wait a minute. Exactly when was that death?
Well, Missile. That was 10 years ago.
That's simple. That's simple. I know. When we get there, let's move on.
Fair. Let's do the time warp again. Oh my god. I'm glad
we still don't know who Ray is.
Yeah, no idea. My guess at this moment is it's Alma, somehow. I don't know how, but my guess is Alma. Because she's still a missing component. I fell back through the cracks of time for what seemed like forever. And then I saw it. The final death at the end of this long night. This really will be the final testimony.
Yeah!
Who exactly am I? I've already seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. We're gonna watch somebody else get shot here. The final journey to the truth starts now. Ooh, a chapter. So sad that he pivoted off of his robot form, but I get it. I still don't know what his head was supposed to be, like a tuba or something.
I think it was supposed to be like a bent traffic cone.
Interesting. When was Yamiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the Temsik meteorite fell. Congrats on getting first twice on the same stream. Ah, the magic of the damn stream disconnecting once. I don't know why it's not popping up the first message. That's weird. Huh. I'm assuming that Isaiah is just having a problem again tonight. As it usually does. We traveled back through time, and now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of all this is about to replay itself. Ah, big-ass rock. Oh. Oh my god, everything got really fucked up by the meteorite, huh? What the hell is she doing? Those running animations are sure interesting.
Give it up. Do you really think you can outrun me? Now just calm down and drop that weapon.
Now calm down as I point a gun at you. Stay back. You come any closer, I'll shoot her. The kitty! The kitty!
Oh, a kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt.
Pinky! This cat's gonna get shot. This cat's gonna get shot. Bonk. Oh. Oh. Oh, and Lynn got a concussion. Oh, kitty.
Where are her parents?
That's a great question.
You're all right now. Are you hurt? You saved me, mister?
She's so small.
She's so tiny. I was just doing my job. The gods, they're the one who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective.
Cat is yelling at me.
She got jealous of Finky.
She's like, why is Finky getting a starring role? Why do I get on the TV?
So that's the Temsik meteorite, huh?
It's beautiful. Looking at it from this angle that we're fixed at.
It changed all of our fate completely.
We can't stop Temsik from falling from the sky, but we might be able to protect you from that fragment and save your life.
I don't know.
What's the matter, Detective Jode?
To be perfectly honest, I'm scared. If that meteorite fragment doesn't get him, I'm pretty sure I would have shot him.
That's a good point. He's reiterated many times that he was going to shoot him anyway. Oh, don't tell me he's going to be like, do it anyway.
We might not be able to change your fate of dying.
Oh, God. I can accept that. What I did is inexcusable. No matter how the future might change, that fact won't go away. If my fate is to die here, then I accept that. This would be our last battle against fate. Beyond that, will be a new future.
Okay, let's get started.
And I'm here too! So my assumption is we're gonna have to swap something. Oh my god, we're gonna have to swap the big rock minnow with that light that shattered. Because I think it's the same shape. Okay. Alright. Let me see if I can get up there at all. Yeah, I'm literally just out of range. I knew it. But that's where we're going. We have to go up to that. Can I get nozzle, child, roasted sweet? Why is she burning potatoes in the woods?
I'm assuming it's a Japanese thing because it comes up in like Animal Crossing and I think Ace Attorney. So I
Gotcha.
think like roasting sweet potatoes in like little like self-made fires is a thing that they do.
Gotcha. Alright, this is happening. I jump on the bullet. Okay, we got the stand up here. We got the kitty. I'm gonna get missile out of here. Can I swap you? Come here. Oh! Come on!
It's so close.
It's so close!
It's so close.
I'm touching it. I'm touching its face. I know what I must do.
I'm giving it a sweet lover's caress.
Only other option is swapping the sweet potato. It's just not doesn't look like that's gonna work, so. Okay, let's see. This thing turn up? Oh!
What are you doing? You're gonna hurt poor Miss Lynn's ears.
Okay. I'm sorry I wasn't thinking.
You really startled her. You even made her drop her sweet potato.
Not her sweet potato.
You idiot.
I know how
What
much
kind of fucked up jerk fucks with a sweet potato?
this is what they're laying into. They're like I can't believe you've done this. I know this girl loves her food too. Anyway. At least her fate has changed. I'll bet ever slightly. Is that... What? Okay.
Good point. Trust me, you're gonna want it.
Okay. Okay. Like, I think... So I'm assuming the final solution is Swip, Minnow, and the Lantern. But there's probably going to be insanely complicated stuff happening otherwise. This is a checkpoint. Rock spray. Okay. We've got a shape. Come on, give me middle point. Give me middle point. Yes. Okay. You. Okay. Da 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 da. Oh, God damn it. I was supposed to jump onto that as it was moving over. Fate change.
Checkpoint!
Checkpoint! Woo! Okay. Da 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 da. You go here? Yeah, you go here. You go here. Rock the basket. Kitty's yelling. Jump onto this. Oh god. Fuck!
Oh. Oh, well, okay.
Oh, you were right about that checkpoint. So close. I know what I need to do. Just gotta execute it. Okay. Ghost. I'm going ghosty. Here. You here. You. Go to this nozzle. Oh, you go here. Papu! Papu scream! That's how I'm feeling right now. It was 100% how I'm feeling. He's gonna shoot. He's gonna do it. Come on, jump. Okay. Get down. And puppy time.
Oh, look at that sweet potato. That big scary sweet potato up there.
That's a big fucking sweet potato it is. That's not a sweet potato missile, that's Minnow.
Oh, right. Of course. But look at them, the potato and Mino, whatever his name is. Right now, they're both the same shape.
I know, it's
no
incredible.
Shit.
So you're saying you could swap them? Good idea, Missile. I hadn't thought of that.
Okay, here I go, and I'm gonna need your help.
Imagine if Missile hadn't come with us. This would have been wild.
Yeah.
My help? Okay. Are we on the right things? We are. Okay.
Spray higher.
Okay. We've done it.
We've done it.
Look, the lamppost is bending. We're just... Oh, Christ alive. He's
gonna get crushed.
He's gonna get crushed.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, God, are we gonna crush Lynn, too? I didn't think of that.
But it hasn't broken yet.
Not yet.
It really is a wonder it hasn't snapped.
It might.
It just might hold out a little while longer.
If I recall, the Temsic fragment smashed through the glass lantern on its way down.
But if Mino sits firmly on its way,
then fate should change. Why are we waiting?
we have to wait for the meteorite to hit, I guess.
Oh, okay. I was like, what else are we supposed to do? I need to see where this cat goes. Oh, he's so precious. It's about time for the meteorite to come down. Don't worry, we're ready for it. Look what's right in the fragment's path. Okay. I feel like this isn't gonna work. Something feels off. The fact that they didn't automatically end. This feels wrong. It's not stopping it, it's just changing direction.
Uh-oh.
There! How's that?
Look, the fragment's course. It changed a little.
Someone's in the way of that.
Yumia's face should really change.
Wait a minute. Take another look at that fragment's trajectory. Now that it's changed, what's in its path? In its path? No. His dick! No!
Oh, yeah.
Detective Jode. The Temsic fragment shot through his leg.
What?
But the cruel twists of fate weren't over yet.
Come on, put it down.
Huh?
Joud, put the gun down. If you don't, you're going to shoot him.
I don't know if this is detective training or what. But even though he's shaking from the pain, the gun doesn't waver.
Put the gun down. I knew it. This is my true fate.
Oh god. Oh god, who did he shoot? Who did he shoot? My god.
In the end, I stole his life away with my own hands. I won't let that happen!
Yay! Sweet potato is a stupid shape for a reason! Missile! The bullet stopped in midair.
I'm here inside the bullet.
We've had this scenario happen before!
Now let's swap it with something. With what?
Detective Jowd, the meteorite fragment is what made you pull the trigger. We won't let you become a murderer. We have to prove that murder isn't the detective's true fate. To do that, we have to stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shape as the bullet around here.
There's only 2 options on screen.
Can you figure out what it is, guys? Alright. Potato. Oh my god. We stopped the bullet.
I was waiting for that reaction.
I swear to God. We still couldn't save him. That's not true. Huh? My fate of getting pierced through the back might not have changed. Oh, he's still alive. Oh.
Oh, that gotta fucking hurt.
Oh. Oh, he's gonna be paralyzed. I'm not.
Yeah, with no feeling in, like, anything below your shoulders, my dude.
I love this facial expression that he makes, because when it pairs with, like, anything kind of ridiculous, he's just like, I'm not dead, I'm just unconscious.
Yeah, I'm a badass. I'm not the most pathetic man in this game.
Throws on a smirk. I can't read. Jared of 19 and I can't read. Okay, so your fate of death has changed, but still. This fate is too painful to watch in every sense. I don't think so. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. But we're looking over one thing. The Wheel of Fate was still slowly turning. Oh, Lynn is gonna get crushed.
Wake up, you gotta get out of there!
Oh boy, Miss Al, can you do anything?
Damn it, my leg won't work. It's all over. We're out of time. Miss Lynn.
Aw. It is not over yet. Fuck you.
But there isn't anything else to swap with.
We killed the potato. Why don't we just let it play out, and then find another way next time? Even if she dies, all you have to do is possess her corpse. She's gonna be dead though. It's been 10 years. And then you can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. No, I won't do that. Why not? Sure, the fact of her death would be erased, but her memory of it will remain, like a scar on her psyche. I won't let that happen, not if I can help it.
But what can we do now? Even if we work together.
Yamiel, you got an idea? I think there might be something that can be done.
What is it? What can Sissa and I do?
Don't forget, I'm here too. With 3 kinds of powers among us. Haha, sus. We ought to be able to battle. We ought to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Yamel! Sissel, your power is manipulating objects. Use your power to manipulate this. I don't get it. Just trust me, let's go. Alright, I'll try to move there. We're gonna blast it over and swap them. Now gather your strength and make it spray as if your life depended on it. I'm dead, though. In that case, make it spray as if your death depended on it. Give it all your go. And remember, you only have a split second. I'm just slamming the A button. Oh, we're gonna crush him still. Now it's your turn, Missile.
But me? What can I do?
I think you know the answer for that.
Okay, got it.
Don't worry, Jode. You're not the murderer. Missile is. You can
That's
swap-
okay, because dogs can't feel guilt.
The hunk of concrete go back to its original position.
But even if I swap them, it'd still be right above Miss Lynn.
Don't worry.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll swap them.
Bullet. Ow.
It's no use. We can't stop that horrible Mino. What can we do now? I don't see gaining a second or two helped.
Come on, video game. Let us get this. Oh, it helped alright. These few seconds are exactly what I wanted. Last up. My turn. Your turn. Kim. You know what my power is, right? I can manipulate living creatures. Wait a minute, you mean... That's right. I'm gonna save that little girl. Save her by manipulating my own unconscious body. That's true, he's had 10 years of preparing for this. Yeet! Oh.
Well, if he wasn't paralyzed before, he's paralyzed now.
Definitely paralyzed now.
Ye gods.
Ow. I hope he has good health insurance with his job. Aww.
Ah, you awake.
He's just dead.
Hey, mister, is your knee okay? Huh. Oh, it'll be fine. It's just a scrape.
His knee does not move anymore.
I'm lucky it wasn't a fatal hit, but the main thing is that you're not hurt. You saved me, mister? I was just doing my job. The gods. They're the one who saved you. What's your job, mister? Me? I'm a police detective. Do you think you could go call the police for me?
I can't walk.
I think he could do it quicker than I could. But... What's that? This is a detective's badge. We give them to children who's been very brave.
Aww.
A detective's badge?
Aww.
Thanks! Okay, you know what to do, little detective.
There she goes. Oh. Ah. This game is good at doing animations that show this character's hurt.
Are you alive?
Yeah! Sadly.
Hang on, help is coming. What made you do such a reckless thing?
That Cabanella got me worked up! To be perfectly honest, I don't really know. When I came to, my body was already moving by itself. It was as if somebody else was controlling me.
I see.
But, you know, I'm glad it happened. Oh!
Hey, mister. I found this kitten. He was over there.
It's a baby!
Come to think of it, I just saw it a few minutes ago. It's probably a stray. It's kind of limp. Is it okay? I don't know. I think it's unconscious.
Oh god, no.
It's funny. It doesn't look like it's injured or anything.
It's to sell. It's to sell. His soul's not there.
Poor little kitty. How about if I take it to my house and look after it? Would you like to come home with me, little kitten?
Oh. Oh. Well, it looks like his fate just changed in a big way. Whose fate? That kitten's, of course. I knew it! Cats don't know science!
Or how to read, or what darkness is. They hate rock music.
They hate it. They hate it so much. The fucking line when Cecile is like trying to like figure out what rock music is, and he's like, maybe this is just how this kid communicates some sort of primal like way of saying like I'm hungry or I'm tired. He's like, what the hell is this?
That is exactly how a cat would think.
This is 100% how a cat would think. This is cat. Damn it. Cecile? The name Cecile echoes in my head. That's my real name. These long, lonely 10 years, you are my one and only friend. How about it? Do you remember now? Kitty. Old friend.
He's a kitty!
So little! That feel when your real life cat has sort of the same name as the game pro tag accidentally. Oh my god. Look, I want to pinch his little cheeks. Oh, Mimi does not give a fuck. I think I finally remember. 10 years ago, I was a little kitten that wandered into that park. I was weak and all alone in the world. Oh, he running. Aww. Somebody please look at me. Oh, no!
Oh, little kitten. Shoo, you might get hurt. Don't you know what guns are? You're a cat.
Oh, baby. Of course it goes over to the guy who can't look at him. Somebody please reach out a hand to me. I'd only just died at what? Bleh. I just only died at the time. I had lost everything. My life, my memory. My body wouldn't move anymore, but I still managed to reach out a hand to him. He said he could only manipulate small creatures at first. The next thing I knew, my soul had transferred to the black kitten. With no recollection of who I was, I lived as a cat with you for a while. Oh. After a while, the man regained his memory, and I went back to being just a cat. And then the man got his body back. Whoop. I took my body back from the morgue. There was somebody I just had to go see. Just one more time. I took control of my body and hurried to her house. But I was just a little too late. I had just missed her as she left this world. An ad just happened, so we're gonna hold.
Yeah, it's kind of a big reveal.
Seems like a big reveal is about to happen, so we're gonna...
Fuck you, healthcare.gov. I don't need you. I have Kaiser, and I'm hopefully getting better shit with my job in the next 2 months. So I don't need to sign up for just OHP 2.0. Stop
Oh god.
advertising me and emailing me and texting me. I don't need it.
I need to sign up for something. I don't know if these jobs that I'm interviewing this week are gonna result in anything
I
anytime
would
soon.
maybe look into it after stream because the deadline for the healthcare.gov is Friday.
Yeah. I just got paperwork today, not today,
Okay, cool.
yesterday. So yeah, I'm aware. I just haven't had
Okay.
time to look at it yet. Also, my mom was asking me how it went today, and I will text her that later because it went fine, but I'm not gonna hear anything until like mid-January maybe, based on what they said,
Fair.
which is annoying, but whatever. I just miss her as she left this world. She left me a note that said, "I'm coming to you, Yamiel." Oh. The man named me Cecil. It was the name of something important he had lost, along with his life. Oh. His fiancée. He told me about it once, but I didn't understand what it was. Those 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't very happy for the man. There was nothing I could do for him. For those 10 years, I wandered through the darkness with no particular place to go. As time passed, my powers gradually changed. At first, I could only manipulate small creatures and objects. And then after a while, I could manipulate people. And that's when the darkness inside me deepened and I started to get a little twisted. I wanted light. Distorted, artificial light. Oh my god.
Now you see why this game is cry-worthy?
I'm like trying to like keep it together. When I got my revenge on Lynn, I would see that light. Or at least that's what I tried to believe. I left my old self buried in that junkyard and walked away. The black cat. I was possessing Cecil then. It wouldn't look very much like a murder if the corpse got up and walked away after all. So you borrowed the body of... Oh, yeah.
So you borrowed the body of your old friend.
Here he go. Cecil was inside the bag I was carrying tonight. I had no intention of leaving my friend behind in this country when I left. But then, when I went to possess his body, I realized something horrible.
What was that?
Cecil there inside the bag.
You good?
I knew this was coming. Oh god. I knew this was coming. I knew that was where that was going. I still hit very bad.
Yeah.
Ooh. Was dead.
What?
She misfired. I wasn't able to control her completely. The first bullet didn't hit anything. Or so I thought. It's angled. It's angled perfectly for the bag. It did hit...
But it did hit something, didn't it? It hit Cecil inside that... I always called him Cecil. Sorry, I don't know why. It hit Cecil inside that bag.
I was thinking, I was like, yeah, we never saw a body. Cecil never saw a body. And I thought, early today, I was like, well, the bag is right there. Literally before stream, I almost looked back at old footage to see where that bag was lined up. My God. Yeah. That's when I lost my life. Right there in the presence of Temsic radiation. And that's when I got my powers of the dead, my ghost tricks. I think I understand it now. Why I was the only one who couldn't get his memory back. It was because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, after all. But as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. I can't fathom the horror that Yamiel must have felt in that moment.
I know, like, what the fuck?
Realizing that, like, not only was his, like, only friend of 10 years dead, but it was his fault.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't get control of Lynn. You know what's funny? Lynn still killed Cecile after all of this. She still did it. Oh my God. Now that I think about it, do you remember what you said? That you knew all along about me saving Lynn tonight. If you knew, why didn't you try to stop me? It's simple. Because I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Huh? Why not? Remember the thing about individual differences in the powers we get? I can control all kinds of things, from the living to the dead. But even so, there are some things that you can do that I can't. You mean I can't rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death? If I could do those things, I bet he would have saved his fiancée. And I would have saved your life. Not only that, but I never would have just left my fiancé stay dead like that. But you're here 10 years in the past now. That's thanks to your powers. I just tagged along with you. Because we've seen you don't need to be a ghost with powers to do that.
In any case, now the starting point of this entire tragedy has changed dramatically, altering fate. The fate of your death, the kitten Sissel's fate, and I can just bet you that the fate of the woman you'd love has changed too.
Let's hope. Yes, I believe you're right. So, this was the last fate to be averted. Where the hell are we gonna pop up in the presents, though? What's gonna happen to Alma?
So, Yomiel, it looks like your plan for revenge ended in failure.
Yes. And I'm glad, too. Green text?
I forget who this is.
I don't know. I think I kind of understand now. What you've been feeling these 10 years. She understood. She shed tears for me. That's when my revenge was over. She saved me from the darkness. Well, I guess it's time we got back. A new 10 years later was just born.
Right, we should get back to our new present. I can't wait to see Miss Lane and Miss Camilla again.
Oh. So these past 10 years will now all vanish. Well, not completely. The memories of all of us here will remain, including the memory of what I did. My crime.
That's just the way this game of the dead works, eh?
And no matter what the reason, there's no denying the fact that I took Lynn hostage and tried to point a gun at her. I have no intention of running away from that either. The most inexcusable crime in my new life. Hey, Cecile. Yes? When we go back, our fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. That hurts!
That hurts so much!
It always hits different when it's a pet.
Yeah.
And it's always far different when it's a cat for me. As like as someone who's had cats all of my life. I'm like, oh my god. Ugh.
Okay, you haven't even gotten to the saddest part of this game.
Oh god, I'm just like, I'm so scared that we're gonna come back and for some reason that Jode is gonna be like drowning in the ocean. No, someone's not making it through, and I don't know who it's going to be. So before that happens, I just want to say one thing. Tonight, I stole your life away with my own hands. I'm truly sorry. That is already a thing of the lost past. Our fates have changed. Right, Yamel? Thank you, Cecile. I'm so very glad I met you. Me too, Yamel.
Thistle? Are we ever gonna see each other again?
We'll see.
I couldn't stand it if we weren't.
Don't worry, Miss Al. I bet we'll see each other again someday. 10 years from now, our paths are sure to cross. We'll just have to wait around until then.
Thistle, I'll never forget you!
I'll never forget you either, valiant little doggy.
Looks like we've come to live with me now. In this timeline. So let's be getting home, little black cat.
Home? Huh. That sounds good, Detective Jode. How weird would it be to, like, have had full-ass conversations with somebody, and then all of a sudden be thrust into a situation where you really can't communicate anymore with words? And you're also a cat.
God, you're right, yeah.
Like, I've had conversations with this man. I've saved his life. He respects me.
I have definitive proof that cats think thoughts like humans do, and now suddenly there's a barrier.
This cat. Well, we know the cat can't read or write, so we gotta teach him. Cecile would love the buttons with the words on them that like save
Oh my god,
sound.
yes!
He would love that.
I bet you there's fan out of that. I just gotta dig it up somewhere.
I gotta make it. I gotta make it when I have time and I remember to. We all witnessed the birth of a new beginning. And now we're each gonna go back to our own new present. Whatever that looks like. We said goodbye to the parts of our stories that would be lost. believing that someday our paths would all cross again.
I'll take this one. Wait!
Oh.
Before you go back to the new present, I wanted to thank you.
Grandpa Ray? Yeah!
Before I cease to exist.
This is either the fiancé or Alma. And the fiancé did say that she was going to be joining Yamel, so that might make sense. Neither one explains the grandpa voice, though. Unless the fiancé was a man, then hell yeah.
Hell yeah! Hey, right!
Hell yeah! So it was a twink after all. Oh, it's you.
Yes, it is I, Ray, in case you have forgotten again.
I have not. You have some explaining to do, my good bitch.
Thanks to you, everyone has turned out as I'd hoped. I'm really grateful to you, Sissel. Thank you.
You lied to me.
You lied to me!
But don't forget, I was only on a journey to find my own lost memory.
Yes, I know that. I know all about you.
Can I ask you a question, Ray? I want to know, who are you?
Fair enough.
Finally, we get an explanation.
I will tell you. Let me tell you another version of tonight's events.
Has this happened? Did this night happen before and Ray was like, we're going back?
We're going back to the first Thanksgiving.
We're going back!
You changed the fates of many people tonight. The first of which was hers.
Bonk. Oh, nearsighted... What was it, Jago?
Jigo.
Jigo, nearsighted Jigo. How
You
I
were
missed
so
to be.
hot,
You were
and for what?
You were so hot, only to die immediately.
If you had not been there for her tonight, her fate would have been to die in that lonely spot on the outskirts of town. If that had occurred, what do you suppose would have happened?
Jowd would have died. Everything would have gone off without a hitch. Camilla would be dead. Camilla would be dead. No, Camilla wouldn't be dead. She would have just been kidnapped normally. Well, I don't know.
Let me tell you a story. The story of a little creature. After they stole her life that night, they broke into her apartment.
This is... oh. This is really cool that we're getting to see the, like, the other side of the story.
They stole the wooden box from the ceiling hiding place and left.
The evidence.
And in the process... two little dead bodies were left behind.
Oh my god. I didn't think they would do that with Camilla.
However, the little fellow's spirit lived on. He desperately reached out a paw towards his mistress, and that's when a miracle occurred.
He got special powers! What? Look at that! The powers of the dead, but how?
He didn't really understand it himself. Not yet, anyway. But with all that you know now, I bet you understand it, do you not?
Hey, wait a minute. Oh, he's standing right there.
That's right.
This dog is a sponge for Temsic radiation.
He died inside the aura of that strange energy. But unfortunately, with his meager powers, he was unable to save his little mistress.
Aww.
There just wasn't anything he could do with only the power to swap objects.
He needed the power to manipulate objects in order to save the little lady.
The little fellow chased after the men, but there still wasn't anything he could do.
Oh, there they go.
In the end, he was left behind with the man in red in the deep, deep sea.
Oh.
And then he went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man in red's death.
Huh. What? So we're going back while we are still going back.
He decided to wait it out.
Best character. This is that's why he's a grandpa. Cause he's
old.
He's an old dog. He's 12.
He decided to wait until that night came again.
Oh my god.
And that's the other version of the story of this night.
Oh my god.
A story that has taken these 10 years to be retold.
I am shocked. I'm flummoxed. So that was you. Huh. So the whole...
That's right.
I want to pinch his little face. Come to me, missile. Oh, look at his little face. Oh, he's so old. So this whole thing about like, oh, Cecile, spirit's gonna go away at dawn. Lies and slander. Unreliable narrator. The dog lied.
Dogs are capable of lying.
In my 10 years, I have learned how to lie.
I'm Missile. 10 years is a very long time in dog years.
Oh, he's so baby. You couldn't change the fates of these people on your own. So you decided to wait those 10 years out.
Exactly. And then, at last, that fateful night rolled around again.
I, in a million years, would not have guessed that it was Missile having gone back in fucking time.
By this time, I had grown old, and my powers were weak. So I decided to need to find somebody to help me this time around. Somebody who possessed different powers than me.
Wait a second. You were able to manipulate that desk lamp.
Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. My ability to swap objects weakened, but I became able to manipulate small objects.
But in that case, why didn't you cooperate with yourself?
Because I couldn't.
Huh?
From watching The Man in Red, I found out there were individual differences in our powers. I couldn't do any of the things he could do, like travel through the telephone lines, for example.
What?
It may not seem like much, but it's a very important power.
It may not seem like much. The power was the crux of literally everything that happened tonight.
Especially if you're trying to chase somebody.
But there's something I don't understand. You knew from the beginning that I had that power. How did you know so much about me?
Why wouldn't I? After all, we had met before the night of the first time around.
That's right. What? We met before. 'Cause yeah, he still died the first time.
From listening to the conversation of the two intruders to the apartment, I had learned that Miss Lynn had lost her life at the junkyard at the edge of town. I followed the ghost world past through the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Imagine, if you will, there in the darkness, a twisting and swiveling desk lamp.
So he just was doing what we were doing.
It made that my first stand on end, I can tell you.
That was me. So I was shot on that night the first time around as well.
You had lost your memory that time too. You had just died and you felt confused. You declined to cooperate with me.
Interesting. I did what? I just want to find my own lost memory. I'm sorry, I can't help you.
That's what you said.
Oh.
And then you disappeared. Away over the telephone line.
Damn, jumpy as a cat. I am really sorry I didn't help you.
That's why I decided that this time, I'd use up the desire of yours to our mutual advantage.
Mutual advantage?
The only thing you were interested in was finding your own lost memory. If I could guide you along the right path to doing that, we would both benefit. And namely, the right path would be the path to the man in red to Yumio.
What?
I gave you the information you needed to know to set you in the right direction. And I gave you a time limit.
This fucking bastard. A time limit.
That's right. As you know, I said you only had until tomorrow morning. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight.
I can't believe this.
And the man in red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. If that had happened, it would have been all over.
The funny thing is that even if he failed the first time, the other missile still would have been able to do everything he did. Then, you mean... that thing about ceasing to exist?
Oh, that's completely made up. A little knot of me, I know.
Dogs can lie. They can sin.
But I just wanted you to use your time wisely.
That's so funny. That is... I'm so glad that that ended up literally just being a complete fucking lie. It's like, yeah, I needed you to do things quickly. Oh, boy. I hate to admit it, but this little doggy really outsmarted me in every way.
Let's just call it the wisdom that comes with age.
That's so funny. Oh, he's gonna go now, though.
And now it's time to say farewell.
No, Grandpa Missile!
His past 10 years will cease to exist, and with them so will I.
Oh, that's right, he just vanishes. Oh, he's gonna be old in the present, too! Oh my goodness. I bet he's not gonna be as wise. I bet he's gonna be dumb. Missile.
No, he would still be the same age, because, like, Missile is, like, 2 in the current time.
That's what I mean. In the present, he'll still be old. Because, well, after 10 years pass, he'll still be old. But he likely won't be as wise as this motherfucker here.
I always knew you could do it. And so you did. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Missile. So you waited and waited those 10 long years. All for the sake of your two ladies, Lynn and Camilla. Eh?
Of course. Because that's what doggies do. Now then, farewell, Sissel.
Farewell, Missile. You have been a good friend and a good dog.
That feel when this game is just about how much pets love their people.
Their pets love these people so much. This game has everything. pets that love their people, time travel,
People that love their pets.
people that love their pets,
Murdering children.
text that keeps going before I finish reading it. I made my way back to a new presence. And we'll never know what the first text said. Unless I look back on the tapes or someone does a clip right now. And apparently something also sad is supposed to happen based on what you said. Huh? How come it's dark? I'll just turn on the lights here with my thumbs. I'm like looking for the gun. I don't see a gun. No gun! Yay!
I was referring to Missile's backstory, so
Oh, okay.
you're safe.
Yay! Cecile!
Were you surprised? You bet I was. You nearly scared me to death. Yippee, it worked! It's not even my birthday today. It was my mom's birthday the day before yesterday.
She's still dead.
I made this surprise for her, but it came out so well I wanted to use it again.
Oh, okay, she's alive. Okay.
That's all right, Lynn. After all, we're celebrating the birth of your new position as detective, right?
Hey!
Really? Thank you, Detective Jowd. Dad, you're home!
Yeah.
Hi, Camilla. Let me introduce you. This is Lynn. She was just assigned to the detective division today.
Oh, so they haven't met.
Hi, Camilla. It's nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Lynn. Congratulations on becoming detective. Huh? Is something wrong? You have one of those badges too? Oh, this? Yeah. I have one just like it. My dad.
My
My
dad.
dad was to me the other day.
My dad.
Yours looks like a lot older than mine, though. How long are you gonna keep wearing that toy badge, Lynn? What's wrong with it? To me, this is the symbol of a real detective. It's been 10 years since then, hasn't it? Who would have guessed you'd actually become a detective one day? When you gave me this badge, I just knew.
When I saw that man crushed under that rock, I knew.
I knew it was my destiny somehow. Destiny, eh? And now that I'm a detective, I'll find out where the destiny will lead me. That you will, that you will.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, don't tell me you're that same little kitten. That's right, the very one. You know what? This is a very, very special cat. He's 10 years old, but he's still a kitten.
Aw, it's like my old cat Yoshi. She never really grew up. She's always stayed really little.
Still a kitten? Yep, he never got any bigger or anything. Wow, what a mysterious little fellow. I know, right? His name is Sissel. Sissel.
Now how do I know that name?
It seems to me like I've heard that name somewhere before.
He's just so small.
I think Sissel likes you, Lynn.
Yeah.
Alright, everyone, let's start the celebration.
Is she like a sister to the woman in red?
I don't think that's confirmed, but I've seen it theorized.
Because I don't know why else the woman in red would have freaked out about how her husband ordered the death of Jowd. That's what it seemed like she freaked out about, from my perspective.
Yeah, she was salty. He was apparently ordering what she thought was an innocent man. So.
Right. And like, why would she even know about that? Because it was, what's the word for it? Government secret. Why would she know about it?
Yeah.
All right, everyone, let's start the celebration.
Okay, Mom. Man, I'm so glad you're not dead by my hand.
I'm glad
That would-
I love having not killed my mom. Oh, the little pickup.
I bet you're just like me. Your destiny led you here somehow, too.
Little tail. Oh, Mimi hates it when I hold her like that.
And so we meet again, Cecil.
And now you can't backtalk. From just that single night as a human, I got a glimpse into their world, and I learned something. Their fates, their lives, they're so interconnected. Somewhere, somehow, in some way. And now, this is my new fate. These two bitches still eat chicken the same way. I guess I really am a cat. Just me just fine to curl up and watch the strangers and their beautiful patterns unfold in the world. And it looks like I'll have plenty to watch here for quite a while. Yeah. Oh, that was so good! Oh my goodness. Oh, that was good. I was gonna say, where's Campanella? Happy birthday to our lovely Lynn!
Like I said, it isn't my birthday.
He's loafing back there!
Hey, Missile, I thought I asked you to stay home and guard the fort.
But birthdays are for celebrating together with friends and loved ones. Nothing like it, baby. I have to see so fast, see so many... That's so big! I imagine they made the food that big so it would translate better visually on the DS, but boy does it look silly.
Fucking Play-Doh-ass Barbie food.
Okay. Unless there's another cutscene, I have a question.
Yes.
Never mind, there's a cutscene.
There's a bunch of cutscenes.
Okay. That one comic where... that I linked like a long time ago that I misunderstood who Lynn was talking to, where she's talking to Cabanella, and she's like, sorry, like, I want to tell you something, I'm gay, and he's like, I'm gay too, and she's like, I would have never known. The one where she's like, oh wait, she was like, I was afraid to tell you because, because you're straight, and he just looks at her with dejection. The tone seemed like someone important to him had died. And that would, in theory, be Jowd. Do you know why the tone was like that in the comic? It seemed like something bad had happened.
No, I always read it as like how the hell did Lynn assume this flamboyant disco dancing gentleman was in any way straight?
Okay, I think I more meant like at the beginning of the comic. Like there was a tone at the beginning that like made me think something had happened, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it was
she was nervous of coming out as a lesbian because she didn't know, she thought her straight boss would look down on lesbians.
Yeah.
And she just totally did not get the vibe that this disco dancing fruity ass is somehow gay.
It's really incredible that the dialogue that Cabanella does, if he wasn't so severely and obviously like queer coded, it would read as like really kind of creepy. But because he seems like a gay disco dancer that's been possessed by a grandmother.
Hi, Sausage Man.
Oh god, he's back. But like
this is where you get everyone's happy ending.
Yeah, if he didn't have the vibes of like a disco dancer who's obviously gay, who's also possessed by a grandmother, I don't think his dialogue would work.
Right.
He would read way too creepy. Like, there's not a straight bone in that man's body, so it's just like, okay, it's fine. We never got a resolution for these guys. We also never got an explanation for why she could sense the ghosts.
Because she probably worked with Yomiel directly, and she's just weird.
Yeah, she's just weird. 20 kilos. Oh no. Oh, don't give this man money. I can't believe in the end Lysander died for his woman. This was so good. Thank you for pushing all of us to start playing this game.
Yeah, so I actually didn't play this on the DS. I had just discovered Ace Attorney, and I really, really liked it. And I was looking for the other I played it originally on iPhone. And the 2 and 3 weren't ported to iPhone iOS server. The only other game published by Capcom was Ghost Trick. I was like, what the fuck is this game? And then I read, it's like, oh, it's by the guy who did Ace Attorney. I really liked Ace Attorney, so I played it. And now I'm like, everyone has to play this game.
The best part about it, I think, is it is a self-contained story. Mm-hmm. It is not too long, it is pretty easily digestible, and it bangs out concepts and it delivers on them. Like, it does a very good job of what it's here to do, which I very much appreciate. And its style is so good. These portraits, it's giving, like, what's that game where it's like, this is where the world ends?
Oh, The World Ends With You.
Yeah, it's giving, like, that style, but, like, pushed a little bit more in a direction that I think I like.
Yeah.
Like, the brown, the blacks in the portraits are, like, a little brown. Like, a very slight sepia tone, but, like, not white. Everything is visually beautiful to look at. And, of course, the animations are incredible.
Mm-hmm. Even for, like, the limited of, not even the 3DS, the standard, like, DS.
Yeah. They really... I'm shocked I have never heard of this before, just because, like, how, like, unique and well-crafted the story is. Like, I imagine the story really wasn't changed much between the original game and this port, because this just seems like a visual port for the most part.
Pretty much, yeah.
And I can't imagine how intense making all those pixel animations were, especially back in the day. I definitely like the 3D models more. I think it's...
Yeah.
I really like the charm that they went with the designs. Because I think it's the Jello crew that I'm watching that has the pixel designs, because they didn't play them. And it's definitely still the same game, but it's funny how strong of that style they still maintain with these 3D models. They also, a funny note, this guy, this particular character, they changed his hair color. In the original version, he has the same dark brown all the Baileys have.
Oh, I don't remember that.
And, like, in this version, I like that they went with this blonde. It's a fun way to make him stand out as a character, despite all of these designs. Look at him go. I thought that was very interesting, because, yeah, both the model and the splash art. I don't think I've noticed any other characters whose splash art has changed. And it's not even that much, it's just a little thing. There he is!
There he is!
The same fucking smock. 10 years are up, Yamel, your time's up. The little lady's come to visit you. Is it his fiancée?
Is his fiancée. We don't see her, though.
Damn it! I want to see her. Thank you, Cecile. What did he paint? Did he paint the kitty? I hope he painted the kitty cat. Oh! Yay! Oh, there he goes. Oh, this is so cute. Oh, what a wonderful bookend. Aww.
A lot of people are clamoring for a Ghost Trick 2.
No.
I think it's perfectly fine. I would not mind Ghost Trick 2 if it's like brand new cast of characters but same gameplay, but I think this ended perfectly.
Yeah, I don't, yeah, because it's so good, and it's good because it is its own story. We don't need to extrapolate it on it. It's a wonderful ending. yeah, I like you say, same mechanics, different characters. I think that would be fun because like the whole meteorite, we never explore that beyond it's a thing that exists that happened to appear. You have so much room to explore with that if you wanted to. We don't need the same characters again.
Also, I couldn't comment on it because I didn't want to cut you off. One of the executive producers, the Korean producer, was named Wario. And I was like, what?
What?
Yeah. I'll like type it out. It's like, I'll type it in chat.
Oh my god.
It was Wari and then O.
we got him.
Like...
Oh my god. It's Wario. We found him. Oh my god. Oh, that's so funny. Thank you also again for joining on stream. It has been very fun to have you on.
Yeah, now we get to force Kelly to play it at gunpoint.
We get to see what she thinks of it. I think it'll be her. I'm assuming Hoon will join in, and who knows who else will join in.
Lucy probably, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know if she's played it?
I forced her to watch like chapters 1 and 2 when I was sick and depressed, and we just did like a stream. I showed her the first stream of Jello Apocalypse's thing, so she has like a little bit of context, but I don't think she's played it herself.
Yeah, that makes sense. I get to watch everybody finish these games now. I've watched Jello all the way through. I forget what his name is, but it's like Salt something. I've watched his group play through it up until where I'd gotten to. And then I started watching a few days ago the people who played through Great Ace Attorney, the Pixel Partners. I started watching their playthrough. I'm not very far into it. But yeah, I've got a couple people who I get to finish up now and get to see their reactions. The new illustrations. Oh, we're not going back in. No.
New game plus. The screen's inverted and all the puzzles are harder.
Oh my god! All right, let me get to the chat screen while we wrap up. But yeah, thank you again for stopping by. Make sure, was it your? Oh, you don't have insurance stuff to do. The insurance stuff was just bother. It was just attacking you.
Yeah, this morning.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say don't forget to do the insurance stuff, but yeah, that's not something you have to worry about. That's something I have to worry about because I need insurance.
Yeah, I did a lot of adulting today on my first day off, and now I have 2 days off just to be a blob in my bed.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I can't even do that. I have my sheets in the dryer today.
Oh god.
I should go fix that.
Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.
I thank you, you too, and good luck with all future what's it called? Interviews and job apps.
Yes, I've got one Friday that hopefully will go well. They got back to me really fast, so hopefully it means they're hiring quickly.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see.
All right, well, good night.
Good night. Have a good night. Say hi to
and now I can send you a bunch more spoilery fan art.
Yes! Yay! I want to see Old Man Missile. Nah. Alright, let me jump out of the call too. Alright. God, that was a good game. I heard so much that people were like, oh man, this is a game you cry about. And I was like, I rarely cry about games. There's only a couple things that make me cry in things. And you know what's one of them? One of them was when pets die. One of them was when pets die or get killed. And wouldn't you know it? Oh my god, that was so good. Oh, that was so well done. There's definitely parts in the game where I was like, okay, they're kind of explaining these moments a little bit more than I need them to, but that's more just because I figured out some of the puzzles really fast. That was so good. That was such a good game. I'm so glad I got to play it on stream. I vaguely considered just playing on my own, but I was like, no, I want to share this. This is a good thing. God, that was so fun. Alright. I'm gonna be wrapping up stream, and I'm gonna be raiding somebody if I can find somebody to raid right now. I will be probably jumping back on in about an hour or so, though, because the Pokemon DLC comes out tonight, and I don't have anything I have to do tomorrow until later in the afternoon. So, I might be playing Pokemon until bad hours of the morning. So if you were interested in watching that, I'll probably be jumping on in about an hour or so. I know it's late. I know it's late. I want to play it so bad. And also, I've already seen what might be spoilers online, so I kind of want to get ahead of that while I can. But let me see who's online currently. Uh, let's see. Let's see who's online that I can actually jump into. Actually no, because I'm not really gonna be sticking around to watch people's streams. I'm gonna be eating food and decompressing. So I will not be raiding. So apologies for that. I have lied. But I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your night. If you don't stop by later this evening for the Pokemon stream, but if you do, I'll be excited to see you there, and I hope you have a nice little break. But I will see you guys later, and I'll be doing more Pokemon streaming tomorrow because I will not be finishing the DLC tonight. So if you can't stop by tonight for the stream, feel free to stop by tomorrow when I start streaming. And also, let me do one last shout out before I end the stream. My buddy, Ame Rose, is going to be debuting her new model tomorrow, and she'll be doing a 24-hour stream. So please go give her some love. Please drop a follow for her. Stop by the stream at some point. She's gonna be streaming all day, and I'm gonna be on the stream. It's gonna be later in the night. I think starting at 9 p.m. PSD is when I will be joining in tomorrow for some of her streams. But feel free to stop by to see her, to say hello, tell her I sent ya, and just give her some love. She's debuting all this new stuff. I'm super excited for her. And if I don't see you guys later, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.